So let's clean up the drop in this chapter. Shift F3. Hello. Shift F3. Thank you. Let's go to the fall. We have a rotation here. And let's go to the D curve. Sorry, the F curve, the animation curve. Let's push H. And this is what happens. Now, these tangent handles are flat. That means there's absolutely no movement here. Now here the cube is actually teetering on its pivot point, so there should be some movement. I always make this mistake. All my keyframes are selected, so I should first click here so that they're deselected. Let's make this nice and smooth. Now we have this spline here. It speeds up a little bit too much, and here it should actually hit the floor, so it should be straight in a corner. So it actually picks up speed here, and here it suddenly stops because it hits the floor. See how this animation curve is not representing an up or down movement. This represents the rotation. This is rather nice, and here you see that he first moves over a little bit back, and then it seems to correct itself, and then it falls over. Now let's see. Go back to the first. It's kind of abrupt. So what am I going to do? I'm going to actually stretch the animation. Here you see this is 18. Here's where it hits, and actually I should just zoom out a little bit. And I only have to focus on the orange keyframes because I know that's the animation of the P rotation. Now let's move this out. Whoops, I got them all selected right. Let's move this out and move this along and move that along. Maybe that's better. Let's see. You just have to try it out. Boom. It falls back too far. And that is at 27. So I'll just move back to 27, go to the F curve. 27, that's right here. It should, damn it, doing it again. So it should just, maybe it should move up here and just slow out a little bit. See what that does. Yeah, that actually works. Maybe a little bit more. This one just a little bit further out, so it takes longer. Let's see how the perfs looks. Yeah, something like this. It should move back. So something like this. Right. All right. Now, final part is moving a little bit of a jiggle in it at the top. But the top right now, the top here of the FFD object is like these two layers of points, but it's rotated. So now it's this part. Let's see. Let's just go over to the FFD. Let's select these only visible elements off, and I'll just take the top. And what I can do now is see where it actually hits. That's at 37. I'll put a keyframe here, and now I'm working with point level animation, so just hit it here and 2 or 3 frames, I'll just rotate it and move it a little bit back. And hit the keyframe, move it up, rotate a little bit more, and move it down here. You see I'm using the hotkeys quite often. It just works like a charm that way. If you know what you're doing, it speeds up the process tremendously. Let's do just two frames, and let's move it down here, and let's rotate it back just slightly. Now, this frame, if we move over to frame 37, is the perfect cube, and we want to return to that position. So I'll just copy this over to 47. Let's see what we got. Let's switch everything off. Let's make the FFD invisible. Maybe even set it to grow shading. And we'll move the playhead back. And here we go. Oof. There's a nice little jiggle at the end. Of course, I can do way better if I take more time and I fine tune and I save in between. And that's what you should do. That's what animators do. It's never 100% the first go. So tinker with it.